Alright, there we are. There we are. Alright, so here we are in Pax Dei. Let me bring the interface, user interface back up here so we can see, and let's go to maps. So these quick travel portals here, and right today, I've been playing since the 16th. This is the first I've streamed on this. Today, I'm going to see if I can pick up a couple more of these quick portals that portal us around the map. My home portal is down, or my home province is down. So I got that automatically, and so picked up a couple of others over here, and over here. So I've got 3 additional ones. Now I'm going to try to get over to here, Caster, today. And I think I'm just going to take the regular road because the times I have not taken the road have not been good, to say the least. Because you can run into all sorts of creatures, and in fact, to get to this portal, I died a couple of times. So let's kind of just enjoy the trip here. I'm gonna turn off my camera. All right, so let's actually turn off the interface. Yeah, look at that view. I climbed all the way up here. This is actually, somebody built this, believe it or not. It's a guild built this, not the guild I'm in, but that's alright. So I guess this is guild land right here. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how they got enough to make these stairs. I mean, this enough land or enough plot to make these stairs, but this is huge. Let's look back up. We're only part way down. Look at how far this goes. So this is amazing. I saw this and I thought, I wonder if it was part of the game, you know, because there are like little fortresses and buildings and all sorts of things that are kind of built in game. But this is definitely something, maybe, probably multiple people, because, like I said, it seems to be a guild stronghold of some sort. It goes down even farther. Look at that. Incredible. This is just a beautiful game. Beautiful landscapes. Video, or the video quality's great on it. I've already got a home that I built It's kind of far from here. It's in Down, which is the middle province or area on the map. So let's, before we go, this. Oh, let me bring that. So I want to go to the left. That appears right. We've got a ways to go. Alright. We might be able to find a shortcut, but it looks like there's mountains in the way. Like I said, it probably pays to just take the road, at least the first time, to the different portals. My idea is if I can get the portals, or get to the portals so that I have access to them, I can explore around the different portals pretty easily. And then it will be easier to explore the map because I can have... let's see here. As long as I have enough points to travel to the different portals, and most of them are like 20 points, and you get 5 points a day. I forget what they call it. Grace, yeah. It costs 20 points of grace to go to these different portals. You can go back to your home portal for free, but there's, I think, an hour burn down to get to it. Really don't like to look at this road, because I can't see what's up here. There are these things, and I think it's just decoration primarily, but that's a really odd structure, you know. It looks like it's supposed to be a culvert or an arch there or something that's been covered over, so I don't know if they plan to open those up in the future. You know what this game reminds me a little bit of Shroud of the Avatar, but the graphics on Shroud of the Avatar weren't all that great. I think this game is really everything that Shroud of the Avatar was supposed to be. Uh, at least so far, it seems that way. And Shroud of the Avatar was created by the original guy who created the Ultima series of of video games with Lord British and all that. And I played those games when they first came out on computers, and they were cool. They were like a Dungeon and Dragons like game. Looks like we're on the right trail. This is the road takes us over the mountain, and that's the easiest way to get over the mountain. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I'm back. I don't have any like be right back. I need to set up a be right back sign on this. I'm using a new streaming piece of software called Meld, which is pretty cool. I usually use OBS when I stream, or have in the past. And anyway, I need to mess with it, but I'm kind of testing things out, and this is the game Pax Dei, which you probably already know if you're here. And we're going to try to get over to where are we trying to get over to? We're trying to get over to this next portal. I'm trying to pick up some of these portals so I can do kind of fast travel around the map, and then I can explore more, because I can go to, say, this portal and explore around here without having to go all the way from my current home base. Current home base is, wow, where is it? It's down here. It's down. It's actually called down. I'm near that portal. That's where my little house or base is. All right, so we're trying to go through the mountains here. These are the roads. It's best to travel the roads. I guess every one of these provinces or areas is surrounded, it seems like, totally by mountains, at least as far as I can tell from the other ones I've been through. So it's hard to get over those mountains. You can easily fall down them, which is not good. And so it's best to follow the roads over the mountains. I think I thought it would be a little quicker going over the mountains, and once or twice it worked to my advantage, but really, you can fall off of the mountain, you can end up in these very bad areas, and it's much easier to get killed. Particularly now, I'm in the lower levels of this. I started on, I guess, the 16th of October when the game was released. I actually wish I had have known about the game, and I think I kind of did, but forgot about it. I wish I had become a founder on it, just to get some of the little perks on it, because I really enjoy this game. All right, so let's go back and turn off the. I'm going to turn off the interface so we can just kind of enjoy the scenery, because I'm primarily just running around now, trying to get to the next area, and we're kind of sprinting here somewhat. It's really a beautiful game. There are all sorts of things out here. There are lost souls, which are these spirits out in certain areas, particularly in the woods. Oh. There are bears out here. There are different animals. Oh, you can mine too. I guess we need to turn the interface back on. There we go. 10. I need 10. I always need 10. It's pretty easy to find copper. This right here is where you respawn. So it's always good to see one of these when you get up to it, because you kind of know that you're not going to go back. You'll stay at least somewhere in the same area. You know, well, you'll be right here. You'll end up here. And so where is that? So we'd end up here. So if we hadn't gotten into this, we might end up at one that was farther back. And so it's a good it's good to go by the spawn area. What is this? So you can get animals here, and you can get the interface back on before I can skin it. And you go up levels in skinning and in fighting with the sword. I'm using the sword now to kill these things. It's better really to kill the deers with a bow and arrow. Because it's easier to do. If you get them with the sword, you kind of got to get them a little bit by surprise. The only reason I got that one was it was trying to go up a hill that was a little bit too steep for it. But the deer can run up hills that are steeper than a regular person can. They're just kind of like in real life. And the mountain goats can really go up some steep stuff, it looks like. I think this is the road we want right here. I really wish they had a mini map on this, and maybe they do. I just might not know. Yeah, or maybe they'll come up to it. So let me see if I can get this with a. Oh, I'm out of arrows. I'll need to get some more arrows. I should have made some before I left. Usually when I go exploring, I empty most of my inventory except for weapons and tools and stuff, and then I'm not sure what this line is. I don't know if this is like kind of I must be just a bug in the game or something. I thought it might be like a trip line or something. I think I went a little bit too far. I think I want to go over this way. Oh man. Yeah, that's a little fortress right there. And those are bad guys. The other clans and players in this game start out as neutral unless you attack them, I think. This is the road we want to be on. Well, I'm up to level 6 skinning already. That's not bad. Oh, he's trying to lure me right into those things. That was a pretty... Right in. Oh. That's a pretty smart deer. Pretty tricky deer. Alright, let's see where we are. There should be a road down here. Ah, there's the road we want, I think. That deer tried to lure me right into one of those bandits or whatever they are. Okay, I think we need to go this way. I wish there was a mini-map on here. I think I said that. Because it would be a little bit easier to follow these roads. And the roads kind of... They don't really go very straight at all. Oh, my gauntlet's leveled up. Like, even your armor levels up, so that you have to get to a certain level to wear different armor. And I'm not sure how the helmet levels up. We go here. Okay. I'm not sure why it says 3/0 on that. So our helm is now up to level 4. Alright, I think this road's going to take us to where we want to go. What do we got here? More 10. I almost usually try to get the 10 if I see it, because there's not that much tin around where my base is. I mean, there's some. There's a lot more copper. And to make bronze stuff, you need tin as well. Yeah, we're headed towards it. So you can just keep on this road now. This should be the right road. Alright, we should be straight ahead here someplace. These portals are a little hard to find because at this point people are built up around them. And so sometimes you can't see them. I think it's actually on top of this hill. I think I see it. It's on the other side of this house. That looks like it right up there at the top of that hill. But yeah, a lot of times there's a lot of stuff built around them, and sometimes they're not up this high on a hill. Sometimes they're in a valley or something. Yeah, this looks to be it. We have to come up all the way to it. And if we look, yeah, now you see this symbol is turned dark. This one's light here. So as you get to these different portals, they'll change color. So the dark ones indicate that you can portal to them. So we got a lot more, really. These are some sort of gateways right here. I don't know all the lore to this yet. See, here's a gate here. This gate is actually free. I'm wondering if you get these particular types of gates, they're always free. I don't know. So I've got Yarborn over here. That's way far from where we are now. So it looks like we've got all these major portals. We need this gateway up here. But in theory, if we portal to there, we can pick up that last gateway and see what it is actually. We've got most of them to the north except Yarborn. And then the ones to the south, we have to pick up one. Well, there's that gateway. It's kind of still northward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's just count the main portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more to do over time. I don't know if I'll do them all today. But the thing to do, I guess, would be to start to head towards this one, which is due south from us. The nice thing is we've got this up at the top of the screen. We've got a really nice kind of a compass. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no road, really. So I think we may end up in the wilderness. You gotta be careful of these mountains. You can. A lot of times, you end up in dead ends and stuff. That journey wasn't too bad, but it also kind of shows me that it is much easier to take the roads in general. Although this looks like a pretty peaceful. A wild boar. You don't have to chase these things; they'll come after you. what this thing is we're heading towards there. I don't know what all these symbols are yet. Looks like a little A or TP or something. The other thing you've got to be careful of is the water. You can actually swim, but you can only swim a certain distance, I found out. Otherwise, you'll lose stamina and then you'll drown, actually. So I think we want to go in this direction and then south. Alright, we're gonna, it looks like there's a little bit of a coastline here, so I think we're gonna try to go down here, even though there's no path or road. I'm gonna slide down to here. You gotta be careful because you can kind of get injured. But you can quick heal. Oh, I'm already healed. Didn't even need it. While I'm here, reeds are always useful for building and all sorts of different things, so thought I'd pick up a little. I want to fill everything up. But you know what, if you pick stuff up like reeds and you need room in your inventory for anything else, you can always drop the reeds or whatever someplace. The other thing I'd like to pick up is this clay. So that's useful for building and probably pottery, I would imagine. I haven't gotten into pottery yet.
This is a reminder.
I don't know why my Amazon device, I will not say her name because she'll respond. I don't know why she keeps on reminding me about this thing. I need to really look at the app and fix it to make sure. She's been reminding me of something basically that I've already done, and the deadline went by. Alright, this looks like regular people and not kind of the bandits or the outlaws or whatever they are. Regular people of other clans, I haven't had anybody bother me yet, but I think you can war between the clans and stuff. But they're kind of neutral. I think we want to try to get to this road. I don't really particularly like this area right here because it looks like there's a lot of bandits or something right there, but you know, sometimes you don't have to have a choice because we're probably better off going that way than going where we might have to go over some mountains. Might want to put that away. I don't know who he was. probably going to talk to us, but such is life. I'm probably going to ask us to join this clan. I'm already in a clan. We might, if we get back up here, I think we might find a road over here. When I first started playing this game, I was wondering why everybody was like running everywhere, and it's just because you don't have any mounts or horses of any sort, so... There may be a road here somewhere. What is this? I think we may be in somebody's place. That's a nicely done. Yeah, it is somebody's place. That's so well done, I thought it was like a tavern or something. Press 1 to Breath of Life, which is a quick heal. Alright, see that over there. I don't think we don't want to really mess with them. But I think the road is just beyond them. Yep. Alright, we're going to just keep on going here. We'll put this sword back in. I haven't been attacked by anybody yet. Well, except for some of these kind of outlaw. I call them outlaws, but they just may be enemy combatants. But those are NPCs, they're not actual players. think we want to go where this guy is going. I think there's a road down there. It looks like there is. Yeah, see, I wondered why when I was first playing the game people were running around like that. Like I am now, frankly. And like this guy is. Just darting around. It's like... Why did you chase me, you stupid whore? The reason they're running around is, like I was starting to say, there are no mounts or horses or anything, at least not yet in the game. And so that means that it takes forever to travel. And I'm assuming at some point they'll have some sort of a mount or a horse, or probably a horse, I would imagine. And you'll be able to move around more quickly. But that's also probably why they have the fast, or probably one of the reasons they have the fast travel routes. So that helps as well. And that's one reason, like, I'm moving around to get the fast travel areas. And probably a lot of these guys that are running around are trying to get to the fast travel areas and kind of pick them up sooner rather than later so that they can explore different areas or go to different areas faster. Some areas, may have maybe more rich in... Well, some areas are definitely more rich in... There's a rabbit. I've never got a rabbit. I don't think I'm going to get one with a sword. Oh! That's my first rabbit. How about that? I thought the only way to get them was with a bow, because they move pretty fast. Well, I'm impressed by that. I think we need to go down this way. Alright, so here's another one of these spawn stones. So that's always good to see. I'm going the wrong way. What way do I want to go? I think we want to go up here. I can't believe I got a rabbit. Oh, that's just a wall. I thought it was a chest for a second. Not sure if I want to go that way. I think we want to go down this way. All right. When it gets kind of foggy like this, it indicates we're in an area with, I guess, evil stuff or bad stuff. Well, to put it mildly, it means we're in an area where there are unfriendlies. Oh, and see, that's where all these skulls are, too. So it would make sense. So we had to get through here down this road. Usually the roads you're pretty safe on. So what we'll do is we'll keep on running. And until we get to the other... When we get towards the edge of this road or out of this area, it will turn back to kind of bright daylight again. Now it changes from day to night in this game. But I haven't seen it rain yet in the game, or snow yet, or anything like that. So I don't know if it does, or if they plan to. So that'll be something interesting to see. It's probably not good up here. This building, there's probably something untoward in this. Put the compass back on top of the screen. Right, here's a spawn point, so we've gotten up to a spawn point. So that means if anything happens, we'll go back to here, so we won't really lose any of our advance. Oh, I've got kind of off the path, haven't I? I'm going to take this road only because it's going more south, which is where we need to be heading. There's a lost soul. We've kind of gotten off the path, but we were already kind of off the path, the main path. Those must have been side paths that we were on. Alright, this ain't good. It does look like there's a way down. Once we get down in this valley, I think we'll rejoin the road down here somewhere. Oh, there's flax. Always like to pick up the flax. I can never find flax. It's not in forests, but it's pretty much everywhere else. But I just never have any luck finding it when I'm looking for it. And flax you need to make linen cloth. There's rye. I think that's primarily for brewing. And tin, tin. A little more picky on these longer excursions out of what I pick up. But I would say pin and flax are inventory full. So now, as you can see, our inventory is full. So what we can actually do is throw out some of these reeds that we got, because we can get those around where I'm at. They're everywhere. So sand, we don't really need sand. We can toss the sand out too. There's already some tossed out here. Let's get rid of the sand. Clay I want to keep. Alright. So we'll keep the rest of that for now. See, here's already more reeds. Reeds are around the water most of the time. Fast heal there. Usually, if I were closer in, I would. Let's see what our mining's on. This is just stone, basically. And you can use this to build stone walls and foundations and stuff. I'm gonna have to probably drop these rocks off. Because they're really not probably worth taking with me. But it is worth getting the mining experience while I'm sitting here. Alright, so I think we should be going south east, which is where we're going. So I think, and see, it's sunny. The fog's kind of disappeared, or has disappeared. So that's a good sign. There's a road going this way. This road should be the one that takes us to the next portal, I think. Or maybe not. beyond this hill coming up. Yeah, I think that may be it. Yeah, it is. I'm almost positive. They all look a little bit different because they're in the middle of different ruins of some sort of buildings or temples. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. Wow, that's an amazing view right there. So now, if we go to the map, you'll see this is darkened right here. So we've got another one. Now here's the thing: I can go back to my home for free because it's the portal I set to my home, and I could reset any of these portals to my home. But it takes 20, and I have 105 grace right now because I haven't been really using it up. So I can go back home and I can come back to this portal later or tomorrow or whenever and then continue on to this portal. Or I could go to any of these other portals and invest and look around them. At some point I may want to go to this portal just to go down to there. But I think from this portal, 1, 2, 3, there are these 3 down here that I can get from there. Alternatively, I could come down from here and go down to here, but it's a long way. So what I'll do is I'll use my free teleport to my home. It won't cost me any grace. And so if I'm going between different portals other than my home, I have to pay the 20 grace. But if I'm not, I can go back to my home and then back again. To a different portal. So going home costs nothing. It's an hour cooldown to go home. That's it. So let's do that. And by home I mean kind of the home portal. My setup and everything, my house or my base, whatever you want to call it, my little fortress of solitude is a little ways from here. I have to see that tower up there on the hill. That is not mine. It's a nice structure. A lot of stairs going up to it. That's not mine, but I'm right underneath it, so I use that as a landmark to get home because it's like a great marker because I'm just under where it is. Well, it's not new, but they've built onto it. All right, so we're back home here. Um, this is the little homestead, so to speak. What do we have in inventory? You know what I need? I need a. I don't think I have a fire. So let's take this. This hammer is what we build with, and so do we have a fire? What do we need for a fire? So we have enough stone. We need sapwood, which we can get over here. I need to make some chests for down there. Just so I have storage. It's the wrong place. That's enough for now. I just need to be able to pick up enough wood. Oops. I'm gonna build a fire. Let's build it right here, I guess. Oh, I have no more room. Alright, so now we need to go back up here. Put the animal bones in there. Okay, take that. That's some iron. Raw iron. I don't think I have enough to do anything. I'm gonna take some of this coal. glass tin or what I need to find. I think I know where I put them. That's the problem. I think I'm going to take these planks. And I think I'm going to, because I don't know where, okay, there are only a couple more I have to look in. I can't use them all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to make some simple chests. Craft tool. Create some planks here, and then we'll go back over here and make some simple chests. And once you have a simple chest, you go back down here. You can put them over here. There we go. And so now I can use this for storing certain things. So I have some beehives here. I have to reset those. So let's go here and we can go. Oh, this is not right. Stuff here. I need to really organize these chests more. Some of them are organized better than others. different things unlock as you go up these different levels, so it's important to get them. Okay, let's go to craft all 4 of those. Oh, we got a rabbit carcass. It's the first rabbit's carcass process. Only going to take a while to process all this, but it should give us some experience. Boy, there are a lot. a lot of meat strips to process. I realized I had so many. I guess we got all of this from this one journey too, really. But it's good for picking up experience. $15 more. This thing forever. I might as well get it out of the way. I had to build up experience on these different things. So I'm a level 6 on charcuterie. And then one more. Planks down here. What else do we need? Now we can get the rest of that. laughing at it. What an annoyance. Why would you probably couldn't have really, once I knock that down, I think it locks it for like 5 minutes for me or something. But still, that's really annoying. Bad game etiquette right there, my friend. I mean, why would you come up and basically try to steal from somebody who's working on something? Just basically annoy them. is very hard. Oh, I need to beat an 11 today. Way too hard. Craft 2 spools right there. forget how you make needles. I think it's out of. Oh, you know you're in the sewing paper. Needles, sewing paper. Yeah, needles. You need bone fragments. All right. I really need to spend some time reorganizing these. I have a few of these organized. We want 9 sewing needles. We'll have plenty. We have needles. There are a few things we can make. Oh, we can make pilgrim slippers. We can make it. All right. Might actually need that at some point. Put these here. For the life of me, I can't remember what I wanted to use that. where you're going to. moving on up. The leather trade here. Level 4. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. I think what we want to do is go over to this. We already do have some tailoring stuff. Let's pull the tailoring stuff out. We've already got some leather stuff here. So, that could be fun. Let's, leather stuff up here. Or start to move it into this one. We're going to take this, we can probably cook that. Don't think see anything else leather-wise here. I want to go over here, I think. I think here. Start to put tailoring stuff. All right, so. Make another roll of wow, 3 short on that. Wow, craft ultimate. Hey, let's go with it there. Don't need stone for anything else that we know of. At least not right now. more room. All right. Except that. Let's go here and go. Let's move this up here. That's an hammer. Not sure what that's good for. Let's move these down here. What's this? Let's craft all six. That way we have this stuff all near here. Let's go back here. Here's some pilgrim shoes. Pilgrim pants. There's some other stuff. Well, I think that's enough for now. We've been streaming 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's probably enough for right now. I'm kind of tired. And this is over here. Alright, that's just a carpenter. So I think we got a significant amount of time. Do you have anything we need to build probably want to do is get my old hammer out of here. right. Well, I guess that will be it for streaming for today. Looks like it was a good test. I had to look at the playback of it when it's up and ready, but I will I'll probably stream again. I don't know if I'll stream again this weekend. Probably next Thursday and Friday in the morning, for sure. I have to work out a streaming schedule, see if I continue to stream this, experiment with this game, experiment with streaming on YouTube, and see how it goes. I'll have a great afternoon, and I'll see you soon.